Hello and welcome. I am Gek and this is Tactical Tuesday, round 2. I am joined by Tartantyco.
Hi.
And yeah, round 1 was long but exciting. And we are go for round 2. It is, of course, WhiteFOX versus FSQ here. And they are trying to show off the Conquest map. And I believe round 1 definitely did that. We are, of course, on OP First Light Conquest version 1. And the sides have switched. So it is now WhiteFOX on the US side and of course FSQ on the Russian side. And I'm excited to see how this is going to go. Maybe it'll just be a total mirror of round 1 where because I believe the Russians have a much better advantage in reaching sort of that north side, dropping that northern fob, but maybe WhiteFOX have sort of a fob of their own.
FSQ is pretty slow up there on Alpha though. They all jumped up, put on that flag, and are walking to Charlie.
Yeah, but look at
Goes
this.
quite quicker if you just would drive the logistics down there.
Yeah, and WhiteFOX are rushing Bravo here as well, and they're flanking it on the east side.
Pretty sure WhiteFOX is gonna do some mortar stuff since they have that fob so far down there.
Yeah, it could be.
It'll allow them to fit something and a little bit on the sides as well.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Or it might be that far down there to allow a fob sort of more north. Oh, wow. Save energy nearly getting taken out there. A lot of LATs going out at the same time there. I did see Gazelle Filth in that vehicle as well taking a hit. So Sonny and Save Energy just drives off in the Humvee. Ooh, and an FOB, very aggressive FOB on the south side of Bravo here. And Bennett has gone down. Kolk goes down. It is Sneak out of Jaxo, Dropan Pliskin, and Kenny T. Sort of, it's the A team here from WhiteFOX pushing up.
Yeah, looks like WhiteFOX is thinking of trying to hold Bravo, Echo, and Delta with that offensive push and the rush up there. Not sure how well that's gonna go though.
Yeah, and that FOB
really
is
position.
that FOB is super aggressive as well. It is very, very easily detectable here for FSQ if they haven't detected it already. I don't know. I don't see any offensive markers on it. And it is currently unspawnable and unsupplied. Hardcore now coming in with the supplies. But, I mean, you're going to have to drop that hab extremely, like, right on top of the FOB. In that building. There goes the supplies.
I'm not sure I like this positioning on the WhiteFOX here. They're pretty passive and far back on the west flank. There are squads 4 and 2 from FSQ are able to push far down south. We'll put pressure down all the way down there. That's going to make it hard for WhiteFOX to put any pressure on Charlie and Alpha.
It is. They sort of have that sort of side dominated. There is a lot of opening on the west side, though. But, I mean, and FSQ here mirroring the FOB position of WhiteFOX.
Yeah, but I don't think WhiteFOX is going to have much room to play on that west side because the FSQ is able to push so far down. There's a smaller corridor on the west side that they can actually use to get across.
Yeah, they're gonna have to flank further, sort of south. They're gonna have to slingshot themselves much harder. And FSQ still holding on Bravo and still no hab up for WhiteFOX. They are digging it right now. Drop arm is there, but there is no sort of no hab for FSQ.
Yeah, I see a lot of FSQ down on Bravo as well. There's like 2 people alive still.
Yeah, a whole bunch. They'd still have that BTR there, though, on that repair station placed from that FOB in the center. And Sonny and Save Energy is back with that Humvee. And that BTR with the Gazelle is going to be back. And right now, FSQ trying to push back towards Charlie yet again. And they are also pushing down on Delta. But that's Jusu and Jesse already down there. Konar, Bueno, and K are there. So, I mean, if FSQ continue to poke, like this round is very, very different in the way that WhiteFOX are attacking, and right now they've overrun Bravo here. So Bravo now is securely in WhiteFOX hands. They're going to take out that rally point. There it goes.
I'm surprised FSQ wasn't able to hold that, but I think it just WhiteFOX had better aim that in that engagement.
Yeah, not only that, but it's like they created a very, very short supply line for themselves. In 2 hits on that BTR now. He needs to peace out. Oh, 3 hits. And he needs to stay close to that thing now. And 4 hits, yeah. So he kind of killed himself there by... he was a little late in trying to escape, allowing them... And basically allowing them to force him to stay close to that repair station. And then go. So... I don't know. I don't know who I favor right now. I feel like WhiteFOX have a good thing going. If they could just create a pocket for themselves around that FOB, they can do well. But we do see Bennett now flanking in from that side. And if he just goes close enough, they're going to know what's going on there. And then I give WhiteFOX much smaller chances simply because as soon as you know where that FOB is, you're giving them 2 locations to defend.
And then FSQ just marked the hab at Bravo.
Yeah, okay, so they
identified it now.
They have identified it, and they know it's there, and that's going to be a problem. Now, FSQ are going to be changing the flank ever so slightly. They have this path in the north if they can kill Drop Barn and Ajax, so they don't take that out. This is going to be close, though. And I feel like WhiteFOX really good at taking out those rallies, actually just pushing through the counterattacks and taking out the rally that's behind it. If we look at the south side, they've done that as well near Delta there with BIJ and BST just pushing through the attack that was going on down there and taking out the rally, giving them breathing room. And yeah, US neutralizing Bravo, so they're looking like they can take it.
And WhiteFOX is moving up those guys they had sitting on Delta now towards Charlie, it looks like. So
they're pushing out. Yeah, they took out the attack and now are going on their own sort of offensive push. And FSQ a little bit static right now. I mean, now they're sort of pushing down the center line here a little bit, but I mean, they are very gathered.
If you look at
Wait, yeah, you dropped out there for a little bit.
If you look at the KD, they're 3-1 now for WhiteFOX. That kill death ratio has made it hard for FSQ to just stay on the field and keep contesting. That's pretty much the problem here right now.
Yeah, and Bennett has actually made it very, very close to this hab. Takes out save energy, and now he knows they know. So he needs to just quickly bandage and get on that hab and cause as much damage as possible. They now have a definite position on both hab and FOB. Move the Camel Thief gets a hit on the Humvee. Humvee now needs to bail out. And if Makos is... Yeah, Makos is an LAT, so no more Humvee for you. And Sani should know to just get out of it. Because it took 2 hits in quick succession. That means it's just done. But nobody apparently knows that
you always want to try.
You always want to... Yeah, but at that point, like, as soon as it takes 2 hits, just exit it as soon as it's safe. Right? That's how you do that. Because now he basically, instead of losing... What is it? It's 8 tickets for an open top Humvee. They lost 9.
Yeah.
And it's just so unnecessary. But...
And about 2 minutes of not being on the ground, being able to shoot the enemy.
Yeah, that too.
It's another really important resource in this game that most people don't think about.
Yeah, and FSQ here, I just don't like their position very much. I do see them like they're coming in now from the, what is that, the west side? That is the east side. They're coming in from the east side now in a little group. But WhiteFOX is there. They know about it. And they're so weak on the west side that the west side attack can't really take advantage of the distraction being made on the east side. So it's sort of like just fizzling out into nothing. And WhiteFOX now pushing in on the south side of Charlie. I favor WhiteFOX here. Their position looks really wonky, really, really spread out between Delta and Bravo there. It's such a long line to hold, but they're holding it. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's that they're both in really weird positions. So both of them, well, FSQ is a little bit more concentrated on Charlie and Bravo, but but FSQ has to defend like 5 different fronts right now. And
yeah, but I mean, they have this centralized FOB, and I think that's what's keeping them so concentrated right now. But pushing down towards Bravo from that position, I feel like that's the weakest link there. Not only is Bravo the furthest away from that flag, with Charlie and Alpha being or from that FOB, with Charlie and Alpha being super close, but you're also pushing over so much open ground and so much weird, like you're pushing downhill, and then you've got the fields and the open roads, and it's not great. But FSQ now...
Bob now up in the northeast might open things up for them.
Exactly. They've got that northern attack path. However, Ajaxo, Kvist, and Dropbarn are there to sort of flank this if it comes to that. And Sneak and Marksman, they do still have the A-team there on defense.
Ajaxo's going to run into that now.
Oh, yeah, he's
going to miss it.
Yeah, Ajaxo's going to miss the attack, but he's going to see the hab, right? And that's what you want to see. And he's just looking right at it. So he must have seen it.
Yeah, I expect it to be marked pretty soon. If he doesn't just start troubling it down himself.
It's marked now as a vehicle, so I believe someone... Yeah, he's like, oh, BTR on me. No, sorry, Hab on me. No, I'm sure that was a mistake by the squad leader. And wow, look at the sneak iron and the marksman here killing just all 3 FSQ. Now Megas and Cicely pushing through, and that flag is pretty much open. There's Bennett, Mahmoud the Camel Thief, and Filth pushing in from the west side. They've opened that up, but with Ajaxo on that hab, or so close to it, it's just a matter of time. So this is definitely tricky, but FSQ are pushing in. They've created a little pocket for themselves and are pushing in. And WhiteFOX now made a little pocket for themselves on Charlie. So it's so-so. And FSQ are flanking way southwest, trying to go for Delta yet again. And I think that's the way to go, really, because Bravo is so well defended and very aggressively as well. But man, just the fact that FSQ cannot drop an FOB or a hab without WhiteFOX finding it within 2 minutes. They are just constructible seeking missiles, all of them.
Yeah, and it looks like Banana Split's gonna run into those guys down southwest as well now, and they're probably gonna drop a fob just as he sees them, which is always happens.
Well, now the GL comes, so no FOB.
Yeah.
They know better than that. And just the fact, man, that's got to be super duper annoying. I mean, they probably heard that vehicle, and that's why BST... Oh, they did drop the FOB. What?
Not sure about that, and you have BST there on the corner.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that at all. I guess they wanted to drop it while they still had the people, you know, while they still were all 3 to drop it. But it's still so risky just because you're instantly telling them where your FOB is. And
yeah, and I think... Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like, well, what you're doing basically, or what you have to do now is, because now Bueno and K are pushing out, what you have to do now is get the hab up like yesterday, right? And if you can do that, and I know Gazelli should be the squad leader. He is the one I recognize, and he is absolutely the squad leader. And I recognize the others as well. It's not that, but he's just, I recognize him as a squad leader. And yeah, he now needs to drop that hab and have someone dig it up, or this push just fails.
And I think he dropped it because they didn't think there were that many defenders on the flag because they have that kind of pushback on the other flags. They probably didn't expect there to be. There's 5 WhiteFOX people down here,
There is
which
sort of
seems like overkill, but it's
well,
but they managed to hold the other flags while having 5 people down there.
yeah. Well, I don't think there were 5 people down here. That's the thing. I think they're running sort of squads with fire teams. So you've got as long as you have a high circulation, you can keep 2 people on defense. It'll be like a squad leader and a dude on defense, and then you have the rest of your squad out fighting where stuff is happening. They're fighting and dying, and as long as you have a high circulation, you can call them back to defense at any moment within 30 seconds, basically.
And you don't actually have to follow the in-game organization either. You can have just on TeamSpeak tell people to spawn there from any squad, just whoever's alive.
Yeah, that requires an FOB though, but they do actually have that. So yeah. That is
that
true.
might be what that might be what FSQ WhiteFOX used to be able to respond so quickly. If you have dead people from any squad, they can just respawn on a fob because they used that fob in the last game like that as well.
Yeah, but now
and then you have the rally point for squads.
Yeah, and now FSQ though going hard for the FOB on Bravo, and if they actually manage to get this now, they are in very, very good position to take this.
Unless there's a big spawn in, I think they're gonna be able to take it quick. They have WhiteFOX has 4 people in the way.
Yeah.
And let's see, FSQ has 4 on the fob and 2 around, so 3 around. So it's touch and go.
It is very, very touch and go. It's all about who kills who right now. Polk already digging the FOB, and Jude Muppet gets killed there.
But because it's in the building, they won't be able to use those grenades.
Yeah, it's harder. It's definitely harder. But Colk now resorting to go back on defense, kills Sunny and save energy, though. Clears out that flank. We can go back to digging if Cicelli and Migas can kill Cup of Noodles here, but they can't. And Colk is now alone. And that's gonna save this.
That's it.
Yeah, and Kenny T is ooh, and a vehicle lost here for FSQ as well on Alpha there. And Kenny T was on the Hab for FSQ just north of what we were looking at earlier, so
I think that was a misstep for FSQ there. They sent all the good guys up to defend their Hab from one person, looks like. When they should have they had 2-3 people in the hills just next to the enemy fob, but they sent them up north instead to help defend.
Yeah, and now looking at Delta down in the south, we see that WhiteFOX is over on this FOB, actually taking it down. That's 20 tickets just lost there for FSQ. And yeah, they're not making it easy for themselves. That FOB, I think, was a bit panicked. It was a bit poorly placed, can we say? And WhiteFOX now going for the Logi, and what I would do is just leave it. I would not destroy this Logi. I would destroy it when I would mark it and keep it in the back of my head. And then when I knew that either the enemy was low on tickets or I was low on tickets, I would destroy it then. But right now, it is so much better just sitting there doing nothing.
If you do have a 50 cal available or something, you can do damage until it starts burning and then leave it like that, because then it's easier to take out if they try to take it back.
Yeah, or it's out of commission for longer where they have to take it back and then go out with it. And if they don't have time to wait with it, then they're going to just resupply it and take it right out, and then it's easier to destroy and route to wherever it's going. So yeah, I can agree with that. Hardcore is coming in. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually going to pay attention. This is sort of telling here about WhiteFOX. Are they just going to destroy it? Are they going to damage it? Which I think is the most subtle move, but it is subtle enough that I wouldn't think about it in combat. I would just leave it and go there. And Hardcore appears to be pondering for a long time what to do here. And he's just sitting there and decides better of it and drives off. So they're just going to leave it, and that is, I believe, the second best choice. And I believe no, he changed positions. What is he doing now?
Looks like FSQ might retake the Bravo now then.
Yeah. So he's definitely not destroying. He's just staying close to it, I guess. Yeah. So FSQ looking like they're retaking Bravo. Yeah, there's very, very few defenders there, and they're also attacking that FOB hab area. And this is what I'm talking about with having your FOB spotted, where you're suddenly left with two places to defend instead of just one. And Sneakan now flanking north. Sneakan and Ajaxo flanking north to take out FSQ's FOB there.
And we got save energy, and Sun is south of that FSQ squad attacking the FOB as well.
Yeah.
Take out that attack, I think.
But FSQ looking like they can take this flag. However, they are down by about 100 tickets already. And losing last round by about 100 tickets does not help. So they need to win twice as hard as WhiteFOX did this round, which is going to be very, very tricky. Let's quickly have a look at the kills and deaths. And WhiteFOX dominating right now with a 2-to-1 kill death ratio, which is far superior to what we saw last round. We did see sort of spurts where they had a higher kill death ratio than maybe usual. But right now they're just straight up 2-to-1. They were on 3-to-1 in the early game, but now Sneakan is on that.
Is taking out the fight with the hit it with 2 light ATs, and now he's starting shoveling.
Yeah, but Mumu the Camel Thief is there. Filth is also very, very close. But hitting that with 2 LATs is going to increase the speed quite a bit. But I believe Filth
still spawnable.
Yeah, Filth and Macos, yes, it's about halfway down. And Filth now just going to run over there. And kills him, saves the FOB, but it is now going to be a point of attack, just like WhiteFOX's FOB is going to be. And looking like it's going to get flanked from 2 sides now. They're going to go for the Hab and the FOB. Ajaxo now running straight into Mumu the Camel Thief, and I believe Ajaxo's already spotted him. He has. But just lets him pass. Very good trigger. No, never mind. He killed him, and now he's continuing, but Jude Muppet, I believe, is heading to intercept. I don't know.
I'm just impressed that WhiteFOX is managing to contest those flags while they have 5 people still over on Delta.
Yeah, I mean, the way this fight is extremely...
of the team.
It is, absolutely. But it's a very dynamic fight right now. And I think what... when you're trading 2-to-1 like this, I mean, yeah, when you're trading 2-to-1, basically one of your guys is 2 of their guys every time. And that makes it extremely tricky to do anything for FSQ, really.
Now Sasius on the WhiteFOX Fobner.
Yeah, I do see Cicely there. He is just holding the Hab, I guess. The Hab area, and that's going to slow down the reinforcements. It's going to pull people like Save Energy is heading that way now. You know, it's a general distraction. And Charlie is actually heavily contested as well here for FSQ. Let's quickly pay some attention. It's actually neutralized. Now a Humvee goes down there, though, so FSQ bought themselves a little bit of breathing room right there.
The way Conquest mode works, Russia still has a bleed now because they have 1 flag while US has 2 flags. So it's not just having the majority of the flags.
Oh yeah, it's all right. So it's bleed per flag, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So we do see Fast Nov from WhiteFOX here on the FSQ Hab. And that is actually devastating because there's only 2 FSQ troops here nearby. There is a rally point they can spawn on, though. But it's going to slow them down quite a bit. Steibel now noticing someone's there. And he noticed that by eating lead, which is unfortunate. It is the worst way to notice. But Massa now inbound, as well as Kata and Macross. Yep.
That was a nice hit.
Oh, he just, Massa just one-tapped him?
Yep.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty decent. So now it should be clear. They're just double-checking. And that's going to be a huge wave of FSQ spawning in there. But looking at just Bravo right now, FSQ definitely capturing Bravo. No doubt about it. And they are in such a good position to get Charlie back as well. I think the only reason they don't have Charlie now is because they're investing so much on Bravo. And I believe they're taking down the FOB on Bravo as well. Either that or they just have a dude defending it right now. No, they're taking down their own FOB. Yeah, that's a good choice. So they're taking down their own Bravo FOB, and they're going to... Oh, wow. So Gazelli here once again looking like he might die in this BTR. Sneakan going to get another rocket in on him? No. No, Sneakan's out of rockets. So right now this BTR is going to be out of commission, and WhiteFOX is coming in force.
Yeah, this flank on the east side of Bravo is going to be important for FSQ holding this.
Yeah, if they can flank around there, and honestly, I'd like to see them possibly avoid flag and let the guys on the north side, as well as that BTR, maybe hold that and just go straight for the FOB. And because, I mean, if they neutralize that flag, that's fine. If they, I'd take a neutral Bravo for a taking out the enemy FOB, because they can push in there afterwards, sort of. And they're 4 guys right here. So 5, sorry. They're 5 people near Bravo for WhiteFOX. So it's not like they're gonna dominate anyone really.
Yeah. And I see WhiteFOX is moving those guys from Delta up vaguely in the direction of Alpha. May go for Charlie, may go for Alpha, but they're on the way somewhere at least.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is a really good move. They just basically denied... It's like you deny FSQ so hard there, they're not even going to try again. And Kerma is on flag there, though. Kerma, once again, the sole defender, which is a shitty job to have. But right now, it might get exciting for him. But these guys on the flank, they worry me, especially with that Hab being discovered and such a big WhiteFOX force here. I mean, there's now 3 guys to distract the rest of FSQ, 2 left. But then these guys coming in from the back is... it's tricky. And the flank on that FOB from WhiteFOX is once again defeated here. Ajaxo taking them out. I just want to quickly have a look here because these guys must have a ton of kills. Yeah, Ajaxo is 14-7, so a direct 2-1, and Kvist is 16-3, which is devastating. Sneakan not doing too well this time, but he is LAT. So that's tricky. And then now I believe WhiteFOX have completely cleared out FSQ on this flag. Only Karma left, and there he goes. So now Bravo is cleared out of FSQ forces. And this force that came all the way down from Delta, they were actually flanking all the way to the FOB. And Banani Split is there right now. But Bueno and K going down, BIJ goes down. So that's Banani Split just doesn't have a chance to get anything done there right now.
Now WhiteFOX is going to have a pretty strong position. If they get those hills north of Bravo, they can pretty much cut off any incoming from the Russian main and control those hills towards Charlie.
Yeah.
And they have the people on Charlie pushing up from there. So that's kind of tough.
But I feel like FSQ could, if they were to strike out now, maybe send 3 guys to both of these U.S. flags, they would... once again put WhiteFOX in the position where they have to go a lot of like they did at the end of round 1, where they basically forced WhiteFOX to branch out in 3 different directions, and one of those places you are always going to overextend. It's just impossible to balance that perfectly. So I feel like just attacking a lot of different things would be good for them right here, but they have no way of knowing that both of these flags are nearly undefended. I see Kolk moving that way, but he could just be flanking south of that FOB, to be honest. The Charlie will be captured for FSQ in the end, but they aren't. It's not looking really, really good for them because they're going to lose Bravo and gain Charlie, and that leaves you back at square one, which is not ideal. And we're at about half an hour played. No, we're at about an hour played already. Holy crap!
Yeah, that went really quick.
That went really quick. How are we at an hour played? No, we're not at an hour played.
Oh, it's 1.5 hour.
Yeah, it's 1.5
okay.
hour. Yeah, that's what I thought. So last match was then more like an hour long, I guess.
Whew.
Yeah. Whew. And this one has been going on for half an hour now because I was like, yeah, where did that half hour go? We started at 10, and now it's 10:30. So I was like, yeah, where did that go? So Russian ground forces now neutralizing Charlie. So that is Charlie going towards FSQ, but they are losing Bravo in the process. I do see there's a huge force of FSQ there, but wow, look at this. If you look on the southeast flank here near storage site, you do see...
Southwest.
Yeah, southwest. You do see a BTR full of FSQ, and they have the opportunity to get to Delta very, very quickly.
Yeah, and I think this is something like this is what FSQ needs to do now. Just as you said, attack all the things.
Yeah, attack all the things. And right now, Filth is heading for that Logi, and Konar as well as BST is there. And I don't think Filth is expecting this. Oh, he does get the opportunity to fire back, though. And Konar now is injured. Throws the grenade. But with BST there. Oh, and that grenade. Yeah, that's just too much. But FSQ are here. And I believe that Hab was very, very close. Yeah, they're on the Hab as well. So right now you will see that rally point is basically the only thing, as well as Konar and BST, are the only people you can really send to defend this. But FSQ have no rally. Well, oh, they do. They have a rally on storage. Ooh, but wow, look over on Bravo here. I'm moving around quite quickly.
FSQ's getting pincered up there now.
They are getting pincered here. Ajaxo, Sneak and Kvist, Benani Split, Marksman K, BIJ, as well as Drop Arn, and one more dude. It's Bueno are flanking now towards this FOB, and there's only really 3 guys to defend it, but there's also guys coming in from the south, and Russians have people on Charlie, but wow, this is a huge force. And they can take out an FOB really, really quickly. They've already killed 2 of them. It's only Macross left. Macross killing Benani Split, but Marksman now coming in, kills him, and Steibel is there. But it's Steibel versus the world, and that's not going to work out for him, I think.
I'm pretty sure FSQ is going to lose their fob right now. I don't see them being able to get up here.
It's looking like it, especially with Babylon and Hardcore so near the Hab here.
They have a rally point nearby, but that's might be... they may be alive, so they may not be able to spawn on it anyway.
Yeah, and it's really, really tricky as well. I mean, the only thing keeping this alive right now, if WhiteFOX were just aggressive, they had no way of knowing how many people were there. But if they were aggressive and just pushed through these guys and hit that FOB super quickly, like the way they're doing now, basically, they could definitely get this FOB. And if they do get this FOB, it is devastating.
Yeah, they got 2 people moving on it now.
Yeah, 3 would be better because you could just...
And they have WhiteFOX between Charlie and anybody trying to push up to defend it as well. So it's not going to be able just for WhiteFOX to just run up to it and kill them.
Yeah. And looking at Delta, it's looking like Delta's going to get taken out. But they captured Bravo. So right now it's going to be only... Well, it's going to be Charlie, Alpha, and Delta. But, ooh, here comes Macross. Can he save the FOB? And Macross... Oh, barely. He was seconds away from saving that FOB. That was beautifully done there by WhiteFOX, denying that FOB. That's another 20 tickets. They are now in the lead by 175 tickets. 170 tickets. And FSQ will be capturing Delta, but And they are looking for that FOB that is connected to the hab they've removed. And they will, for a very short time, be in control of 3 flags, bleeding out WhiteFOX a little bit. But just the fact that they lost that FOB is going to set them back minutes and minutes. And especially with the fact that they only have 1 Logi, or do they have 0 Logis? I don't know how many Logis you have on this map.
It should be 2 now, but I'm not sure. Maybe on. I'm not sure if they did it for this layer. They should have set every layer to 2 logistics truck, but maybe they missed one.
Yeah, because right now I only see 1 Logi for FSQ, and that Logi is being defended, and it's all the way in the south side. It's BST right there, and FSQ
and
desperately.
That's probably why they have 1 guy sitting on it, because there is just 1 logistics, and as long as they control it, it's
it's game over basically. Yeah. And ooh, whoa, what did they do to this BTR? Okay, so of course FSQ has managed to flip their only BTR, which is the FSQ way. That is why Finns make such good rally drivers. And yeah, they will, or they have captured Delta, and they are in possession of Charlie for the moment. Not for very long, but they are in possession of it right now. Oh, did they flip back that? Did they flap? Or are they shooting at? Yeah. So they didn't flip back that BTR, but they shot at it while it was lying on the side, which I guess works. But Banani Split and Konar managed to kill that thing, increasing their lead now to nearly 200 tickets. And this is not looking like it's going to be as long a game now with only 2 defenders. Lysicainen and Mahmoud the Camel Thief. Oh, never mind. Makos is there on the south side as well.
Yeah, and the WhiteFOX is pulling away with the kill-death ratio again here now. It was just 40-50 ahead, but now they're starting to gain another 20.
Yeah, so they are close to a 2-to-1 kill-death ratio. And with only 2 guys alive on this flag here, Delta down in the south, I believe Konar, Fastnov, and Wheelman can take them out. It's only a matter of time right now. They do have a rally back here, and the supply lines for FSQ are longer. So I believe this flag will be captured back.
Karma's moving up on the logistics truck for FSQ now, trying to reclaim it. We'll see if BST will step in.
Yeah, I believe he will. I believe he will. Unless he's just bored out of his mind. Yeah, he is kind of bored out of his mind, because he is now looking towards Jusu and Kolk coming into this area in the MTLB. I guess they finally decided they need to dedicate themselves to getting this Logi. There we go. Logi entered. And he's driving off. Can he kill him? Oh, he's going to get run over. I wonder if he actually saw him and just went like, yeah, I saw you there. But, yeah, and they are going to set up for Delta. I wonder if they're going to drop a rally point or anything. No. Probably not. But now Charlie has been lost, pretty much. They've WhiteFOX has 1 guy there defending it. FSQ now sending a huge contingent there to maybe take it back. Alpha is being lost very, very shortly. They do have a rally point close, which hasn't been taken down, but FSQ now attacking Bravo as well. There's only Sunny, Save Energy, and Ken T there. But they started with a bang, man. Kills Jesse and Megas, the 2 front boys. Sneak in there, taking out 2. Man, there's a lot of killing here.
Now squad 3 for FSQ has been managed to stay alive, most of them, while clearing the way up to Charlie, so they may be able to contest that flag.
Oh, Karma's so close to blowing up here. Got Two beautiful lat shots here by Jackson. And this is what we were talking about earlier. If they just shot a couple bullets at this Logi, made sure it was injured, then they could have destroyed it, and that would have cost, what is it, 4 or 6 minutes for a Logi truck here for FSQ, and that would have been devastating.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a hard time getting back out with the logistics as well now, since they have the spaces.
Yeah, and also this Logi now going to have to be sat on this flag, and ooh, there we go. Jusu going down in the MTLB. So now we're at a more than 200 ticket win here. Which is absolutely what WhiteFOX wants, but FSQ looking like oh, they're going to be down a lot of flags for a while here. They could be down as many as all the flags if they are unlucky. I do see them on Charlie right now. But I mean, if Delta caps very soon, you're going to be looking at a 4 flag advantage for a short time here for WhiteFOX, which, I mean, can't feel good, even if it's just temporary.
They only have those 2 people on Bravo, so they can't cap. And
oh my goodness,
WhiteFOX has the fob right next door, so they can quickly reinforce, take that out.
Yeah, Charlie though. Yeah, Charlie though looking like it's gonna go FSQ's way. But if Charlie goes FSQ's way, and yeah, so they're holding 1 versus 4 flags, right? Which is not, it's not a great position. Like, it is even worse than the sort of minimum. But my God, yeah. So it's looking like FSQ are going to hold Charlie, the 1 flag that's furthest away from their supply lines. Well, not furthest away, but it is absolutely not close. And they're losing Alpha and Bravo. Or they're not capping Bravo, and they're losing Alpha. Just straight up losing it. Alpha should be neutral any moment, at which point FSQ are not in possession of any flag.
And WhiteFOX is moving in with a full squad on Charlie now from southwest, and they only have 3 defenders on the flag for FSQ, another 4 down south of the flag. So it'll be hard to be able to cap that as well. Yeah. They should neutralize it any moment now, though.
Yeah, Charlie should neutralize at any moment, but it won't really cap, I believe. United States Army capping Delta and FSQ with only 3 guys there. Yeah, now Macos going down, so that means no more cap for you. So Charlie is secure. And Bennett going down. My goodness, the Russians now are collapsing. Sorry, the U.S. side is collapsing completely.
They're making a rush for Echo.
Yeah, and Echo is a very good choice. It is completely undefended, but you do have this FOB here that is also sort of defending Bravo. And Bravo now once again capture. No, it's not. They've only got 2 guys there. Yeah. But I believe, like, basically, they will not be able to capture Echo before Alpha should be captured for the USA. No, they've only got Ajaxo. Well, Ajaxo can capture that. It is neutral. It's only a matter of seconds if Ajaxo can capture it. Come on, now. Now it's frozen. So Oppital just froze that cap. Seconds away from it being captured. So I believe FSQ were very, very close there to facing a situation where they had control of 0 flags. But the fact that they now have to fight their way back to controlling 1 flag is a dire situation. I believe the bleed they're facing right now is quite devastating. They are falling back further and further.
Yeah, they lost like 30 tickets in a couple of minutes there now.
They absolutely did. I don't know if that if the ticket bleed is exponential or what it is. Wow, Redoc.
You have, I think it's 4 tickets. For every flag the enemy holds, you lose 4 tickets.
All right, yeah. Minute. So it's not in any way exponential, which would have been sort of, it means like if the enemy holds like 1 flag, it is 1 ticket, and then 2 flags, it's 2 tickets. 3 flags, it would be 4 tickets. And then 5 flags, it would be 8, you know, so it's just doubling every time. Which makes it so that if you're actually losing quite hard, you will lose faster, sort of.
Yeah, so FSQ should be losing 16 tickets per minute or something.
Right now?
Well,
Okay, yeah, so it's 4 per flag, yeah.
Just 12.
Yeah, it's still 12 tickets per flag, whereas the US side are losing 0 tickets right now.
Yeah.
Which
another thing with Conquest is that you always lose tickets no matter what, unless the enemy has no flags.
No flags. Wow. So this is really, really good. And FSQ now obviously have neutralized Bravo, but now a huge contingent, or a big, anyway, not huge, a large contingent of WhiteFOX forces are pushing in here, and they're going to put a stop to this immediately. It's saying enough of this nonsense, and they are pushing in. And, ooh, what happened down here? I think nearly a Humvee goes down. Yeah, it got 1 hit and then survived it. But, yeah, WhiteFOX stopped the capture here on Echo. Delta is safe. Charlie is once again being captured, but it is US. And Bravo, I believe they've sort of put a stop to the cap here. Yeah, it's Jude Muppet versus Sneakin right now on flag. So the flag has been sort of stopped. It is no longer capping towards the Russian side. It is capping towards the US side. And then there's just Alpha left, which should be captured for the Russians very, very soon. But Alpha and Charlie are the only flags they really have in contention right now. And Charlie is really only 4 guys, and they're being approached by 5. Never mind, it's 5 guys, and they're being approached by 5. So we're gonna see that stopped very, very soon. And with 125 tickets now, holy crap. And let's quickly look at the kill death ratio. Well, it is evened out ever so slightly. It's not as brutal as it was. It is closer to a 1.7 kill death ratio now than it is a 1-to-2. Russian ground forces captured Alpha, so now they have at least 1 flag. And WhiteFOX are bleeding yet again.
Now that the logistics truck they managed to salvage, FSQ hasn't moved an inch from the main base, so they spent an MTLB and some infantry taking it and haven't used it. So.
Yeah, I think they realized sort of I'm guessing they've given up ever so slightly. Just because of the devastating, because again, WhiteFOX, like, one of their saving graces here has been this FOB near Bravo here. Then the fact that they've managed to keep it up despite repeated attacks is just, number one, it's amazing. And number two, that's sort of what's giving them, because they've been hitting Bravo so hard, but also denying attacks on Delta, which has been basically the only attack, or the only other flag that's been attacked pretty hard. And they only really need to keep those 3 flags to sort of win this. They've gone for that minimum win strategy where you just hold exactly what you need to. You focus on that, and if you can get more, you get more. But my goodness. And Charlie still in contention, and I believe FSQ are doing what they can there. Let's see, where's that BTR? Okay, so the BTR is on the hills west of Bravo, just shooting down there. But Bravo looking like it's going to be secured by the US side.
Looks like Pliskin and Kennedy up in the northwest are scouting up ahead for the logistics truck. I'm probably gonna drop a fob up here soon, but they're just checking if there's any enemies up ahead.
Yeah, and there is an FOB there. If they take out that FOB, that's gonna reduce. No, that's a rally point. That's a rally point. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, they could drop an FOB up there. That's actually pretty decent because there's no real spawn point for. And do they have a Logi nearby? Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, it's back there. But from what we've seen from WhiteFOX, they've dropped pretty aggressive FOBs. And I think this is a situation where a very aggressive FOB is actually very useful. Just because if you drop it to the north there, the Russians are going to find it every damn time. That's where they want to flank. They want to flank on the north side. They can go from their main and flank that way. So, yeah, dropping it there is much, much safer. At least then they have to cross the open to sort of get to it. And it's also going to give you a very, very short supply line to Alpha. And right now with FSQ, basically they're putting all their resources into capturing Charlie here, which is the bulk of their force. And then Bravo now is struggling here for WhiteFOX again, but they've killed enough of FSQ that they can't cap. It's only two guys there. It's Cicely and Migas alive there. They still have a little bit more reinforcements on the north side, but not enough to make a difference right now with Cicely going down as well. Migas is bound to fall. There he goes. Up against Kvist there, not given a chance. And that FO
look like FSQ is going to hold any more than one flag for the time.
Yeah.
Lose Alpha and take Charlie.
Yep. And not only are they going to lose Alpha, but that FOB there is going to really give WhiteFOX a solid chance at getting Charlie back, just because the attack path from that FOB is going to be in the attack path of FSQ. So sort of once they clear out the forces that are south of there, near Charlie, they can just attack the reinforcements directly. Ooh, wow. Wait. Kolk now inbound with that Logi truck for FSQ. And he crashed. He is taking fire from Pliskin. And that Logi truck has taken damage. And drop arm, basically every LAT that WhiteFOX has is going to be heading for this thing right now. Every GL.
WhiteFOX actually marked that logistics at the moment it started moving in the main way, so somebody has their effects volume to the max.
Yeah, so basically they're hunting Logis right now. They cannot allow FSQ to get a HAB or an FOB up. And it has managed to escape them though. But will they be able to use it effectively? Well, there is a BTR actually hunting that Humvee there too, but that BTR, oh, the BTR is gonna fall to the Humvee. No. What is going on? There is a beautiful BTR Humvee fight here, but that BTR looking like it's gonna fall.
Oh.
It falls, and that Humvee survives. It's what? That should never happen. I guess it's something to do with gun depression, or just, I don't know, the height. Maybe the Humvee just managed to poke over, and the BTR couldn't shoot. I don't know.
Yeah, the BTR-80 is probably the hardest vehicle to get a good gun depression with.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and now we're at like 23 tickets for FSQ, and this match is, well, I mean, it's been about an hour, but the ticket difference here is completely different. And this is what I'm talking about now. FSQ just pushing straight from their main towards Alpha to try and stop that, and they actually have a HAB on Charlie, so they managed to get that up, which is very, very good for them. But with 14 tickets left, I mean, that HAB is doing more harm than good. Helping people spawn right now is not what you want to do. You want to prevent them from dying. And yeah, with 14 tickets left, we're talking, what, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, US side has 3 flags, which is 12 tickets bleed.
WhiteFOX is driving into the FSQ main right now with the Humvee.
Wait, where is it? I think WhiteFOX are driving into WhiteFOX main with the Humvee. WhiteFOX
Oh yeah,
are
sorry.
which is not as impressive. But still noteworthy. Let's see. So 5 tickets left for FSQ. I give them less than a minute to live right now. Actually, less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, they got a lot of people down up at Alpha here.
Yeah, and
They're
now
gonna
a
give up any moment.
335 ticket lead here, or 331 ticket lead for WhiteFOX. Again, you see this quite a lot, where round 1 is super close, or round 1 is vastly different to round 2. You often see the winners of round 1 also win round 2. You wouldn't think morale really played that big of a role in this game, but it absolutely does. It is 329 ticket win here to WhiteFOX, and a total of hang on, 329 plus 87 is
Good work, everyone. Good game.
416. So a 416 ticket win to WhiteFOX. GG, well played, and a nice showing off of the Conquest map type. I have been Gek casting Tactical Tuesday. I've been joined by Tartantyco. And yeah, thank you for watching, and peace out.
Thank you.